Hi everyone. Today we're going to study bar charts and pie charts. Let's begin with bar charts. Bar charts, or sometimes called bar graphs or bar diagrams, are used to represent categorical data. Bar graphs consist of bars that are separated from each other. The bars can be rectangles or they can be rectangular boxes used in three-dimensional plots, and they can be vertical or horizontal. These are steps to construct bar charts. Step 1. Draw a horizontal line and assign it to category, and vertical line for the frequency. Step 2. Represent each item in category by rectangles of equal width and height corresponding to its frequency. These steps will result to vertical bar charts. Interchanging categories and frequencies in step 1 would give a horizontal bar charts. Let's have an example. The following table shows the number of admissions at a training institute for the months January to June. Construct a bar chart for the data. We have a table here with two rows. The first row is for category month, and the months are listed January, February, March, April, May, and June. The second row is the number of admissions, or we can say the frequency. The first is 100 for January, 150 for February, 300 for March, 250 for April, 200 for May, and 150 for the month of June. Here is the bar charts corresponding to the given problem above. Take note that this is our horizontal line, and the category month is listed in here. Also, this is our vertical line here, and the number of admissions or frequency is assigned here. The vertical line is numbered on some intervals from 0, 100, 200, and 300. We stop on the 300 because the highest frequency here is 300 only. Please observe that our rectangles here are of equal width, and they represent each month with the corresponding number of admissions. The first rectangle here represents the month of January, and the height of the rectangle corresponds to the number 100 with respect to the frequency. The second rectangle is for February, and the frequency is 150. So the level here is between 100 and 200. The third rectangle is for the month of March, and this is the highest numbered frequency. The fourth rectangle is for the month of April, and the frequency is 250. You can see here that the level of the rectangle is between 200 and 300. The next rectangle is for the month of May with the frequency 200, and the height of the rectangle is on the level of the 200 frequency. The last rectangle is for the month of June, with the frequency 150. We can see also that the level or the height of the rectangle is in between 100 and 200. So we are done with our bar charts for our example, and this is our final answer. Let's go now to pie charts. Pie charts or pie graphs are also used to represent the categorical data. This representation gives emphasis to the relative weightage of each category. In a pie chart, a circle is drawn, and it is divided into sectors. Number of sectors will be the number of categories. The area of each sector is proportional to the frequency of the categorical variable it represents. These are the steps to construct pie charts. Step 1. Compute for the sum of all frequencies, denoted by n. Step 2. Find the percentage of each frequency, denoted by f, category by the formula percentage equals f over n times 100%. Step 3. Find the angle corresponding to each frequency category by the formula angle equals f over n times 360 degrees. Step 4. Draw the pie chart corresponding to angle and percentage of each item of the category. Let us see one example here. In a university, there are 400 students in the foundation program, 450 in the first year diploma, 350 in the second year diploma, and 250 in the higher diploma. Construct a pie chart for the data. It is advisable that we put the data in a table. I have here a table with 4 columns. The first column is reserved for the level, and the levels are foundation, first year diploma, second year diploma, and higher diploma. The next column is for the frequency. There are 400 students in the foundation program, 450 students in first year diploma, 350 students in second year diploma, and 250 students in higher diploma. There are 2 additional columns, namely percentage and angle, that we're going to fill in the blanks for these 2 columns. Let's go now to step 1, and that is to compute for the sum of all frequencies. Taking the summation of this column, we will have n equals 1450. Step 2. Find the percentage of each frequency category by the formula percentage equals f over n times 100%. Let's start with our first blank here. So we're going to use the 400, and that is the frequency of the first level, divided by the 1450, and then multiply to 100%. and the answer is 27.6%. We will copy this value on this blank, and here we go. For the second blank, 31%. We got this when we have this 450 divided by 1450 times 100%. The next blank is 24.1%, and that is when we have the 350 divided by 1450 times 100%. The last blank is 17.2%, and this comes from 250 divided by 1450 times 100%. After that, let us get the total of this column. We will have 99.9%, and this is equivalent to 100%. Now, let us go to step 3. Find the angle corresponding to each frequency category by the formula angle equals F over N times 360 degrees. Let's begin with the first blank here. It means, again, I'm going to use the frequency value and then divide by the N, 1450, times 360 degrees. This is equal to 99.31 degrees. This value we will copy on this blank. So we have now this 99.31 degrees. Next, for this blank, we will follow the same formula. So we will get 111.72 degrees. We will get this when we have 450 divided by the N, 1450 times 360 degrees. So the value is here. The next is 86.90 degrees. This value comes from the 350 divided by 1450 times 360 degrees. And the last blank is equal to 62.07 degrees. This comes from 250 divided by 1450 times 360 degrees. And the value is written here. Now let us take the summation of this column, and we will have the answer 360 degrees. This must be always equal to 360 degrees. On the same way that this column must have the summation that is equal to 100%. Now, let us go to step 4. Draw the pie chart corresponding to angle and percentage of each item of the category. So let us minimize our table because we are going to draw the pie chart. This is the finished product or the pie chart of this example. Please observe that in the pie chart, we are putting the percentage for each item of the category. Let's start with the first one, the foundation. So this 27.6% is written here. And for the angle, 99.31 degrees, it is estimated in the central angle. The next level is for first year diploma, which is 31%. And here is the 31% in red-orange color. And the central angle here is estimated to be 111.72 degrees. The third item is second year diploma with 24.1%. Here we go. And the angle is 86.90 degrees. And this is the angle. The last level is the higher diploma with 17.2%, and there we write the 17.2%, and the central angle is estimated to be 62.07 degrees. We can see here that our pie chart is colorful. However, in our daily class activity, what we can do is simply put each level opposite each corresponding sector. It means to say, the foundation program we can write somewhere here. The first year diploma we can write somewhere this side. The second year diploma may stay here. And the higher diploma we can write somewhere here. And this is our final answer. I hope you learned something from this video. See you again next time.